It finally happened, guys. It has finally happened. Hey, ladies, gents, and bees, welcome back to the channel. My name's Sky, and holy crap! At long last, we finally have a look at a good chunk of the cast for Planarcadia. Not in the form of an animated teaser, which I did hope we would get, but just in via post on social media. But I'm just glad we finally have something substantial for the next planet that isn't just drip marketing. As much as I do like as big a video as drip marketing is, but like we actually have a lot more to work with this time, and we have seven characters revealed for Planarcadia. 2 of which we already knew, being Yao Guang and Sparksy. But then the other 5 are new. This is so exciting, guys. I'm so happy. We finally have something. I know it's been so agonizing for all of us in the Star Rail fandom when it comes to waiting for something regarding Planarcadia beyond just a little bit. Again, besides like the drip marketing, for example. Like, so we finally have more. We finally have more to work with, and oh, we got a lot to go over. Okay, so let's go over these one by. Actually, let's start by reading the main post here. An Ionic game, a paradise of elation, geniuses and oddballs, all gathered here, ready to become AHA. Of course, you could also choose to surpass AHA, overthrow AHA, manipulate AHA, take AHA hostage, assassinate AHA, ignore AHA, huh? This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance to actual events is totally AHA's fault. Okay, so this seems to be a game, because what we gathered from the initial reveal of Planarcadia is that this is a game where you seemingly could compete to become an Aeon. And from the looks of it, not just any Aeon, it seems like you could try to become AHA themselves. Which is, I don't think it like in a literal sense. I think it means like sort of a simulated way. If that makes sense. I feel like that's like what's going on here. And like it seems like you might be able to just do whatever you want in relation to AHA. Like you can become them, or you can just seemingly you can just do whatever the hell you want with them. Which should be interesting. I'm very curious to like because it seems like each of these characters have sort of their own connection to AHA. Maybe in some form, like Yao Guang, for example. Let's look here. So Yao Guang, we already knew was coming because she was drip marketed, and she is going to be the first character to be released for Planarcadia. And what we know that she's one of the opera generals of the Xianzhou Lao Fu. So I'm definitely interested in learning more about her because of that. Okay, let's see here. Prosper, AHA. Divination, earning money, getting rich. Even AHA would be green with envy. So Yao Guang is a fan of money? So I'm really curious about this. So it seems like every one of these participants in this game seems to have a different goal in mind in relation to AHA. Again, like the whole game is centered around becoming AHA or just doing something in relation to AHA. And in Yao Guang's case, she wants to prosper, which is get rich, apparently. I was not expecting that quality from Yao Guang. I expected something that's a little bit less selfish. Not not to make assumptions because we barely know anything about her. But yeah, I'm very surprised by some of the traits that they're highlighting with Biao Guang's profile here. So yeah, not much to talk. So yeah, not much to talk about. Actually, there is a fair bit. And there's especially I'm loving this new design for Blade. He looks so cool in this. I'm not even that big of a Blade person. Like, I don't really have much interest in him, like, as a character. I don't really have much interest in pulling him. But hey, a good design is a good design. It's mainly with the red. I'm a bias because red is one of my favorite colors. Not my favorite color. I'm a huge fan of I'm just loving that red, jacket he has on. And I'm really liking the bandages too. Those are really interesting. So it seems like his relation to Aha is glory. Reignite the past glory of laughter. Bladies on it. I'm so curious. Is he trying to regain something with, through this game? I'm so curious. What is his purpose with joining this game? Why is he on Planarcadia? And why is he so interested in this game? And, its relation to Aha? I'm genuinely very curious about this. To, learn more about him, through this world. And next, we got a big one. Yae Sakura is finally here. This is so exciting. She looks so cool. Oh my god. Full disclosure, I have not gotten far enough in Impact 3rd to have met her, but I'm already a fan. I already just am a huge fan of her design from Impact 3rd. I heard she has a lot of really interesting lore tied to her as well. I know she's one of the flame chasers of the Impact 3rd. So I'm interested in learning more about that aspect of her character. I know she has a relationship with Kaslana, I believe is her name. So I'm obviously very intrigued by that. I am a sucker for sapphic relationships, and Honkai is full of them. But here, she is not called Yae Sakura, she's called Evanescia. Which, I'm probably not the only one who instantly thought of Evanescence when they saw that name. Now, whether or not this is a name change because of what has been going on with Hoyoverse, the reasoning with the possible removal of Japanese elements from this planet remains to be seen. She clearly still has a Japanese-inspired outfit. To be fair, it would be hard to completely redesign a completely different model and character for a new planet in such a short span amount of time. But to be fair, it probably is, she could have originally been named Yae Sakura, but to be fair, Honkai Star Rail has had a history of renaming characters from past Honkai games. We have Raiden Mei becoming Acheron, we have Kevin becoming Finon, we have Alicia becoming Cyrene, so this is not totally surprising for me. So, she's definitely one of my most anticipated characters in this patch right now, easily. And I'm always so interested in the XPs of previous Honkai characters anyway, so so that alone immediately shoots her up to has her really up high on my list of anticipated characters for this planet. So anyway, what I'm really curious about is that with Biao Guang and Blade, they always had a bit of that 2-dot symbol next to them. I keep forgetting the name of it. That so clarifies a goal of theirs next to Aha. But here, that is non-existent. Instead, it just says, who is Aha? So, maybe Evanescia's goal is to learn more about Aha? I'm very curious about that. So, anyway, this description reads, I don't know. My teacher didn't cover that. Why not ask the next person? Okay, so yeah, I'm really curious to learn what learn what her reasoning to participate in this game is. She looks so cool. I love the hair. I love the outfit. She drip. Like, damn, I'm so excited for her. She is like definitely. I can tell. I have a feeling she's definitely going to be a very big character that they're really going to push. Makes sense. She is an XP of a very popular game from popular character from past Honkai games. Makes a lot of sense. And again, this description, the who is AHA thing, has me very curious about what her goal is in doing this game. Sparksy, again, also drip market. Oh, I get it. You're the AHA. That's pretty cute. So Sparksy, yeah, we already knew about. She was also drip marketed. She probably will be in the later half of 4.0. Oh my gosh, whoa, that's some nasty trash talk. Love that she says that. Makes sense because for her drip marketing, she is a streamer, and I haven't seen her animations yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if they also. I heard they were like pretty. I think I've heard they were streaming. I wouldn't be surprised if they were streaming inspired. I feel like I've seen people say that they are. So yeah, not much to say about. Excuse me. Not much to say about Sparksy, but I'm definitely very curious about it. I gotta say, I do love the Alice in Wonderland inspired aesthetic for her. Like, she definitely do love her design. I'm not really a big Sparkle person, although she does objectively have one of the best trailers for the entire game, easily. So, so it seems like we might be getting some interactions because it seems like these two clearly because this the wording here is definitely responding to the wording in Evanesia's pick. So yeah, I'm wondering if there's something there. If so, some sort of connection the two of these characters have. But anyway, let's move on to the next ones. Now here is a returning character that I do love. Silver Wolf. She is one of my favorite characters in the entire game. She was one of the characters that one of the first characters that I fell in love with from the game before the game launched. I loved her design, her aesthetic, the fact that she's a gamer, that she has silver hair, that she her name is Silver Wolf. That name is everything about her just really appeals to me, and we are getting a new version of her, and I absolutely love her outfit. It definitely seems very similar to her other outfit, but I'm not against it because I do like some of the new elements they have here. I like the gauntlet the new gauntlet she's wearing. I really like the new shirt she has. That looks really cool. I love the patterns on it. And I like the change in the hair. The hair definitely seems very different this time around. It's not just a simple ponytail. It seems like we got ponytail in the back, but there's also seen some long hair as well below that. I'm kind of here for it. Also, is that I'm just noticing. Is that a tail she has? That looks really cool. Wow. Also, I'm really interested. I really like these horns here. Does she have a bit of a dragon aesthetic going on? She has some sort of creature. There's definitely something going on with her that I'm really intrigued by. I'm so excited for her. Again, I'm a huge Silver Wolf fan. I am so hyped for her. I'm definitely gonna be pulling for her because she is my queen. Next up is right. We gotta do. I forgot. We gotta talk about the wording here. So King AHA. AHA once said, "All hail the esteemed wolf. Time to show the universe what she is really made of." So I mean, I guess it sounds like Silver Wolf here is trying to just be on top, which makes sense. She is a gamer, and a lot of gamers do want to be the best at the gaming. So this definitely seems very in character for her, and she always really wants to do her best, really be the best of the best, and not just with gaming, but also just with hacking and being able to do controlled reality, since she is able to do that in a way. So yeah, this feels in line with Civil Wolf. Again, like Blade, I'm very curious like what her reasoning to participate in this game is. And just like this, are the Sterling Hunters are just overall very interested in this? Is it not like as an organization, are they just interested in Planarcadia and this game with AHA like overall, or is it just Blade and Civil Wolf? Like, I'm so curious to learn more about what what their purpose is on Planarcadia. So next up, we can actually now move on to the next character, the NIHILUX, which is a new character being introduced, not XP, not a character we've already met in the game so far, completely new character. Origin, AHA, known as the strictest mother of the Aeons, as long as she turns in her manuscript on time. Yeah, right. So, okay, so she seems like a mangaka. I'm like, she really does appeal to be like a mangaka. Really love her. I love the white hair on her. I love her outfit as well. Like that. Like, it looks. She has some really cool drip. I'm loving the manga aesthetic as well all around her with the pen and the screen tones and just the black and white throughout this picture overall. It looks really cool. And it seems like she's like. And the origin and the mother of the Aeons thing has me very intrigued. Like, how does that relate to this game? I wonder. Like, how? How does this relate? Like, I'm just like it's like she one of the first players of this game ever. Like that would be the only reason I can think of, or maybe she's just trying to find the origin of AHA and like the Aeons. Maybe, I'm curious. Again, there gave us really interesting details through these wording, but at the same time, like, they're clearly not telling us everything, just giving us a little bit of clues that we can only speculate so much on. But, like, I am really, really curious about it. This is definitely one of those times where I wish I was a little bit, like, I better retain the knowledge of the Aeons I know through, like, lore videos and, like, just reading, like, what I've read in Simulated Universe and other readables, because there is a lot to remember when it comes to Star Wars lore, and I love it, but at the same time, it is a lot. Especially with Aeons, which is sad because I absolutely am fascinated by the Aeons in these games. In this game, they're one of my favorite elements of the game's lore. But yeah, I am definitely fascinated to learn more about this character. Now this guy looks really, really cool. ASHVEIL, true AHA. He stirs, he yawns, and AHA, he's awake. So he's basically the Jing Yuan of this planet in terms of having the habit of sleeping. And the true AHA thing, again, would like the lack of a space between the true and AHA of that symbol I mentioned before. Like, I'm curious about that. I'm having a hard time figuring out what that could mean. Maybe he could be a very special emanator of AHA, maybe? Maybe he could be a very powerful mask full? It's hard to say, really. But I'm definitely interested in learning. I think he has one of my favorite designs of the characters. Like, I'm a sucker for red and black together, and you put up with the colors like gray and silver, maybe throw in a little white there. And, yeah, you're gonna make a character design that's strong, that's, like, appeals very strongly to me. Like, I'm loving all these details around him. Like, I think, like, wow, like, and the eyes here, again, Yao Guang also has an association with eyes. So, this is clearly a motif that some of these characters are gonna have. I'm loving this chain on him as well, and is that a watch I see? Well, you automatically have piqued my interest. Listen, if a character has a watch, I'm going to be male characters specifically, I'm going to have my eye on them. But it's a very appealing feature that I like as a character, okay? I'm not biased, really. I'm not. As you can tell, I'm not. Yeah, listen. If a favorite accessory of mine is on a character, I'm immediately going to notice it. I also love this hat too. The hat's really, really cool. And oh, the white on the ends of this hair. Again, one of my favorite designs of all the characters we've gotten so far. Oh, this is like they're cooking with these designs for this cast, and I'm so here for it. I'm definitely really hyped for a lot of these characters. So ready to become AHA. So again, this seems like they're all like competing to become AHA in a way and basically do whatever they want with that role. Yeah, I like how this is sort of presented as a selection screen. That is really cute. Even the UI above Silverwolf, although that could just be specifically for Silverwolf, which makes sense. She is a gamer. It would make sense to have the typical animation that plays that you see when selecting a character over her. But again, oh my god, I'm just happy we finally got to see more characters from Planarcadia and got to see a little bit what this game is about and what Planarcadia is going to be about and what it's going to contain. As for who I'm the most interested in, definitely Evan. How do you pronounce her name? Definitely Evanesia. Okay, yeah, Evanesia, Silverwolf, NIHILUX, and ASHVEIL. Those are the four that I'm the most excited for right now of all these characters. From design to lore to just bias towards Silverwolf being a favorite, and Evanesia because of her being a XP of a previous Honkai character. This is all but I will say Blade does have a good outfit though. I am a sucker for Blade outfit. And I am curious to learn more about the lore of Yao and Sparksy. And to see what their roles are going to be in Planarcadia. Of course, this is definitely not going to be all the characters you have for us, because one, I don't really see how, it depends on how, long 4.x is going to be this time around. I don't know if it's going to be the same length as in 4 or if it is also going to spend the entire, nearly an entire year, but, I assume this is not all of the characters. This feels like these are all the characters that are going to be a part of the first half of Planarcadia. I think that's a safe assumption to make. So yeah, I am very intrigued by what Hoyoverse have introduced with these posts, and I am so happy that we're finally getting more information, and we're getting closer and closer to the launch of 4.x and Planarcadia, and I couldn't be more excited for it. It is a shame that we still haven't gotten an animated teaser for this. That's just something I definitely hope we would get that. But you know what? This is definitely enough for me. I'm glad we got all this at least. This pleases me. This really does please me. I'm gonna be feasting on this for a while, and I'm hoping we'll get some good lore videos out of this, because I'm sure there's gonna be some better analysis of these posts than what you've seen from me tonight. But anyway, I think that's enough of me yapping. Today, I think I don't have really anything else I can say about this, about these posts for now. But yeah, what do you think about these little teasers for Planarcadia? Are you excited for any of these characters, and if so, which one? Are you also excited to see Yai Sakura's XP finally getting added? Are you also happy to see Blade and Silverwolf get new versions of new SPs? Are you interested in any of the new characters that are being introduced here? Are you also very curious about just what the deal is with this AHA game that Planarcadia is going to be centered around? Are you very curious to learn more about AHA and learn more about Aeon lore through this game? maybe enough. We'll probably get some Aeon lore through this. I have a feeling we might. And are you very, very happy to finally get some 4.x teases? And are you excited for 4.x? Let me know in the comments below. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe so you won't miss any future videos. Please take care of yourselves and keep on keeping on.